After falling down by a pair of early goals in the first period tonight, Des Moines would come roaring back on one of two unbeaten teams in the USHL, forcing overtime and then a shootout against the Dubuque Fighting Saints. The Saints would stay perfect, winning tonight over the Buccaneers 5-4 in the shootout. Before we get to all the highlights, let's hit the major highlight of our night, as Owen Fowler made his USHL debut this evening for the Buccaneers and scored his first ever USHL goal. A moment that Owen will never forget.
It was a surreal moment. It kind of went by really quickly. Didn't really sell or anything like that. I was so shocked. It was unbelievable.
Fowler's goal came at 11:57 of the second period, but let's rewind to 6:13 of the second when Matt Chapani robbed the Saints' Dylan Jackson blind and waltzed in and slid home his fourth of the year to get the Bucs on the board in the second. Fowler's goal came just 20 seconds after Ty Jackson made it 3-1 for Dubuque, and Des Moines would finally get this game tied back up at 13:31 of the second on this finish by Blaine Warnert. 3 goals between the two teams over a course of 2.5 minutes sent us sprawling into the third, tied at 3. Des Moines would grab their only lead of the night thanks to this Michael Mancinelli shovel up top on the power play, making it 4-3, 6:30 into the third. But Dubuque would respond with a power play goal of their own from Aiden Fulp, sending us to the extra session. We would go without a goal for 5 minutes of overtime hockey, and in the shootout, Reese Gaber would be the lone goal scorer for Dubuque, as Eric Portillo shut the door 3 times on the Bucs, including this save on Michael Mancinelli, to make it 5 in a row for Dubuque. Tonight's lesson learned inside of the Buccaneer dressing room was an obvious one, and it had to do with the Bucs' first period.
Obviously, we didn't have the best 20 minutes there, and that kind of shot us in the foot overall tonight. I think a positive is after that bad 20 minutes, we really responded in the next 40 minutes and kind of got some mojo back, and we all started kind of rolling, so that's a positive take out of tonight.
It was a hard-earned point tonight for the Bucs, but a big point at that, as it doesn't get any easier tomorrow as the Waterloo Blackhawks, who are yet another perfect team in the USHL, wait for the Bucs up in Waterloo. 7:05 puck drop tomorrow night from Young Arena. This evening, though, the Bucs fall just short after a heroic comeback, losing 5-4 in the shootout to the Dubuque Fighting Saints. Until we see you all on the broadcast tomorrow night up in Party Town, I'm Ben Gislason with the Des Moines Buccaneers, and this has been your Catch Des Moines post-game recap.